So a warm welcome and a good afternoon to all our viewers from around the world. This is the final of the Champions Trophy 2025. It started in Pakistan, now the final stop in Dubai. And it is two former champions who'll go head to head in what should be a cracking contest. The teams came a little while earlier. Rohit Sharma, Mitch Santner will captain the two teams. The fans have made their way to the ground early. And like I mentioned, the atmosphere already at the ground terrific. And the star players will come to the show. Coley Williamson, and it was Mitch Santner won the toss, decided to bat first. And it is going to be one hell of a contest. And that's what they're playing for. It's the Champions Trophy 2025. And that's how the two teams made their way into Dubai and the final. India beat Australia on this very ground. South Africa, New Zealand. New Zealand was superb.
It's about last time these two sides played here. The Shami to set the standard that his batsmen do as well.
He's been out because
wides away. You never
go for New Zealand for
tournament with 10 wickets.
Not just the Indian batsmen at the toss, but India playing this and batting. This is a Varun Chakravarti. And the first boundary of the inning. So it's 4 for no loss.
On the up and you can drive it. Feel good about that.
200s already in the Champions Trophy. Yeah, big game for the umpires, as is retired Joel Wilson.
Well, it's dry. It's a long way off.
And you'll get to know the pace of this pitch when India played Australia, really on the slower side.
There's not just a threat of spin. I mean, fairly early, there was still he left. That's why I think the power play is right. But you could score heavily at the end.
In ICC tournaments, averages
in a very, very positive fashion.
Bowling with those slow ball bounces he bowled.
Second fumble from pick up a single there. New Zealand not running on.
Thank you, right, Nas. This is a new ball. Starts Seaman, fourth spinner.
Yeah, and it's not just him. You make in these conditions, probably in any format. Akshar Patel, Hardik himself. You've got so many already.
I know there's no just pre-hand bowling. See Akshar coming in. The call was
Patel actually completes the group. He just completes it.
And you do have a slow, low pitch.
Just in the last over, Will Young beaten inside Bangladesh on the pad, and Shami almost can get set. New Zealand can get a base.
Change of action at the very last minute.
Just running his fingers down the.
Nice top. The bones are of this one, fractionally short.
Yes, went onto the front foot. Amount of time he has, belted it.
Forward.
The first one shows the ability and the skill.
But placement is very similar. One's got steppers urged to get forward towards the field change. Third man has gone out.
The angle of that forward press. New Zealand 16 off the over.
Well, how he can play this shot. So without a man out leg side.
New India the first 3, then 16. Just to see if the ball holds up a bit. Oh, it's a shot of a subcontinental player. The wrist
Flick. Previous leg by the time it got to him. A right whip with the bottom hand.
Force at Rohit's hand now because Rohit is having this game against India on the surface.
for Rachin Ravindra. 4 more. This opening him up a bit, but a flood.
Mark because of previous bounce.
6 deliveries.
Ravi in the power play. Spinner up.
I think he's tended to go towards over Akshay Patel. And he feels it can crip the surface round 4. 2 good overs back to back. Varun Chakravarti, so he comes ahead. Oh, so not the start.
Yeah, just a bit of pressure now. It's good history against this opposition. Playing better than they did in that group stage. How hard it is. Aaron Finch has spoken to us all. Any easier? We're just about to find it.
Point.
To your stumps. Play him down the
Team meetings these days.
The man in the deep. This is the highest.
Varun, if they can put pressure, then Rohit Sharma is going to have to
Take to shot fine.
in a catching position every now and then. And Shami's
But you have to be immaculate with your length.
Oh, that's just picked the wrong leg.
Up over the bails.
It's not the he got 2 hands
On straight away in the Aussie game, the semi.
cut it, his hand, and whether he needs
The options are at this stage.
fitting final. Well, one of the reasons side of things, and look at that.
To be good now because to bring up the 50 for New Zealand.
Vindra late. That it's a decent pitch.
And I don't know that Rachin Ravindra thought. Get delivery. The on-screen signal. Coming in and puts it. Shreyas Iyer.
Saw the catching percentages.
White was very catchable and he almost did it. The fielding coach. Rohit's captaincy is how he's used. New Zealand have taken it.
Oh, close enough to be taking a piece of leg. Will Young walks off.
Young gets right across straight away. He knew how Young goes for 15.
New Zealand have lost their first, and Kane Williamson
Pace and spin.
line as well. Here's the
Against the spinner as well. He's been bowling a lot of googlies. New Zealand have played India
about staying a little more on leg stump. Williamson whatsoever. Back foot punch.
Man in form. That is his club. That is the plans against Chakravarti. Dan, as a right-hander, he's looking to come into many options to hit the ball.
Have a look at those blue deliveries. Everything on. You're always second guessing yourself which line.
4 for 1. Varun Chakravarti. One over left in. To the left hand, into the right, causing.
And now you have a look at the form that Williamson's in.
Line out there. DK, what's going on?
Varun, bowl attacking, think attack.
think of my time when I had
a lot of the pitch, and here in like
Rugged on the money, Shrindra.
very early, not this time. Some Rachin Ravindra goes. India very relieved man. Good start by New Zealand, but India. Rachin Ravindra goes for 37.
In at number 4 for New Zealand. No warm-up delivery while for New Zealand. Pull deep.
base, not as much as a catching.
Away a little bit. Centre with Williams too. Tom Latham.
And it's Akshat Patel. But this tournament, Varun Chakravarti will end up bowling.
But like you said, DK, dot balls to a new.
The game last Sunday, Daryl McNeil as well when in the partnership middle period. 10 off.
Is it's got New Zealand to a point. Maybe they've assessed it and gone, you know what, this
The over 75 for 2 after today. And of 50 plus runs in the whole tournament. Chips a big wicket of Williamson, and it
Is very evident. Looking, not picking that one up at all, but Kuldeep sent a big wicket.
75. Good tournament.
He's timed that fine. In the previous game, just got bowling. Look at the way he's pulled it from outside the off stump towards his right, so he would have had to really make today. He's the slowest of the 4th. Prevented both Mitchell and Latham. They might come back for 2. Space could also be the outcome of the groin. This could well be that. Come. India. So I said this one will be. Right, take a look at. Well, back to us, and that's good.
His length following in the finally. There we go at the surface.
One of the things.
It's over. 107 for 107 for 3.
Check the original.
Yes, very confident all round. Latham looking to break free, missing. It goes down, and New Zealand in more.
Glenn Phillips is there, 72-80, but
Trying to do something different.
Try India playing 4 spinner. Very consistent. Stands pressure on them. Rohit has led real.
Runs of the over and a wicket. Spin.
Now, once in the league stages,
The leg before into play.
it was a shot that he had decided to play before.
A revelation in Pakistan, lower down back foot. So be a little careful with the.
Not bad at. Seconds to finish the over, so 2 dots.
he's ready.
After 81 ball, the over 1, 2, 3 for 4.
Brown in the slot this time. Did That happens also, running between wicket rhythm.
So he's been busy making the bowlers think a bit. Rohit had pulled the field up.
Yeah. Previous over. He's a make or break kind of a guy for you.
Problem for Mitchell is that all boundaries in this partnership. Ball to come and then hit it at the last. Good effort, very good effort that from. Four. At 45.
Test things around that 42nd, 33rd. Phillips goes. Mitchell says, well, I'm going to 50 mark.
9 India got against New Zealand. That not many, which tells me it hasn't spun much. The fans are enjoying.
Round 261 is eminent. The back foot, it's a little bit dangerous because it will turn a little bit.
He bowls straight, he gets wicket.
Giving himself a little bit of room, which is going to come in. The ball has sneaked through, and New Zealand have lost half their side.
Well, as the new batter, New Zealand needed, provided a little bit of substance. The off stump by too much, a wicket for Chakravarti. It's brought back on. Jadeja at 28. Ian Smith, Ian Bishop along.
Gotta be thinking more than that.
I disconnected that there.
Quick, let me say something now. Because he is a strong man.
Both good. 184 for 5. Long enough.
Well, Bracewell, he looks so a degree of belief. That's the trigger point right there.
And they'll get 2.
Last over for Varun Chakravarti.
And yeah.
That they must ask themselves, if you're good, you gill pretty quick, but can't prevent it. Early for Varun Chakravarti. Where he was.
To spot nicely. That's after this boundary.
That's the conundrum.
This is the best opportunity.
Straight to kill. Shami gets a little.
This occasion, just has to take a couple steps to for 63. New Zealand 2.
Mitchell Santner. Enough of it. Good.
Yeah, you got to give credit to the batsman here because, and in short, even round the 30 overs, they're 2.
Again, it's Jadeja, but it'll be a couple this. Bracewell, such
a little cameo from him. 41 now.
They want Bracewell on strike.
Bracewell on strike, and really, as he leaves the.
Jamie. Bring up very previous times he's gone run out at the keeper's end, but he can't pick it up. 51 for 7 performance from India's spinners in 4 off 30 overs.
As much as possible. Two teams met. 3 wickets. They can get past
Simon Dool, no Matt Henry.
Stuck best. 5th. It's improved, and that's the what Nathan Smith's role. In the early part. From Rohit Sharma.
Poor bowlers often have full length to Rohit Sharma. Sick Rohit Sharma.
And Smith getting round. Time has to take the new ball. Rohit Sharma. It's back down the same path.
Change in the field.